Hey besties, I'm back. Took a little bit of sabbatical, but I'm back. If you're new here, hey. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much. And today we're going to be bleaching and dyeing my hair again. It's becoming a regular occurrence. Yeah, because this is the current state of my hair. Now I'm keeping a purple at the end, so don't stress about that. But the roots are rooting, you know, and I can't be doing. Also the pink, I love, but I feel like I need a little bit of something new as well. So we'll be adding that in, and my vibe is kind of like Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. So that's the kind of what I'm going for. First of all, I need to do something about these. I'm gonna bleach them, yay! So I've got this bleach powder. I got it in Sally's because I recently discovered I have a Sally's in my town, which is crazy because I live in quite a small town. We've got like barely anything. Also I live in England, so like what's the chances? But yeah, so yeah, I've got this. It's Espo bleach powder. It's the blue bleach because everyone says that's the best thing to use, and that's what I've used before, but I used a different brand last time. And then I've got 1.5 things of 30 volume developer, because I used this one last time, and then I went to size and was like, oh, I can't remember how much is in here. In my mind there was only like that much left in there. Turns out there's like half of it, but it's fine. I've got a spare one now, in case. Yeah. And I've got a bowl for scooping the bleach powder. I've got this little thing that we found in the back of the cupboard the other day. It's only a tablespoon, so I'm actually like 500 scoops, but I'm not completely sure how much I'm actually supposed to do, because it says place 1 scoop of powder and add between 60 to 90 ml developer. But what shade? Jesus. What like size scoop are they thinking I'm using? I don't know. I don't think it comes with a scoop. I can't even open it now. It's also like literally just that much in the bag. I'm like, why? Oh god. That did nothing, but whatever, okay. So yeah, this is like 100 grams. I'm hoping that's enough. I don't know how much I normally use, because I normally use little sachet things. But then I saw someone on TikTok be like, oh, that's really bad bleach to use. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that if hairdressers are going to be like, no. So, I'm kind of just eyeballing this. Okay, that's like around 2.5 scoops. Do we think that looks like enough? I can always mix up more, I guess. There's still stuff left in there. Dyeing. Okay. Because I also do want to try and lift the pink a little bit more, because I want to do some blue streaks for the Twilight Sparkle hair. And on camera it actually looks a lot lighter, but there's some bits that are like fading much blonde. My roots are fading slightly orange from where I last bleached it, and then underneath is more pink, because I guess like because I wash my hair more on the top, it probably focuses more. I did try it, like I spent like ages in the shower night before last, like aggressively scrubbing it with clarifying shampoo, but I normally use semi-permanent dye. But for the colours, I've got like, that's the same. I've got these 2 crazy colour ones, and I've also got this Directions pink, which is what I used last time. But yeah, that should come out though. It should be fine, I hope. Anyways, yeah. Now my concern is how much developer do I know what to use? They said like 60 to 90 mils, but I don't know how much that is. I'm just going to squeeze it in until it looks like a nice consistency. I hope that's okay. I think I read online somewhere that and by read online I truly mean saw on TikTok on, but I think someone said it's better to have like slightly more liquidy bleach mixture, because then it like doesn't go dry as easy in your hair. And considering I've got a whole other bottle, I might as well. I am by no means a scientist. I do mildly feel like I should be like a bit more the science guy doing this, but here's my mixture. I don't know if that's actually good. If you're a hairdresser, maybe leave something down below so that I can look back on it in the future. But yeah, I need to section my hair. I am like the worst person in the world when it comes to sectioning my hair, so you're gonna have to just ignore it. I'm sorry. It's gonna look horrendous at first, but it will be okay. I do like 2 little sections at the top, bam, and then like, there we go. I have no idea what that actually looks like. Let me check. Okay, gloves on. I feel like plan. These gloves are really noisy. Take like super thin little sections of hair and just maybe focus on the root, but then maybe try and swirl a little bit down to the pink on some bits to try and fade it more. I'm hoping this works. Probably also see what time it is so that I know. Okay, it's exactly 1 o'clock. So I will know to like take it out after a certain amount of time. Okay. Oh my god, it's so strong smelling. Okay, open my window because, okay, I might come back to you once I've done like half my head. Okay, I have now bleached like half my head. Some of it looks kind of dark underneath. I don't know if maybe I should go over some areas, but yeah, I've really tried to make sure like I haven't got any dark spots missing, especially at the back, because I feel like that's an area that I normally end up like washing out the bleach and I realise I've got like a £2 coin of just like brown hair, so I've really been trying to make sure that doesn't happen this time. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of enough bleach for that bit of my hair. I'm just going to try and go through and make sure some of it's developing already. Obviously because bleach is going to like develop fast, it's already. But yeah, so I think I'm going to try section that off. I don't think you're actually supposed to do it like that, but whatever. And then I'll do this half of my head and come back. Okay, so I finished doing my head. I'm trying to see if there's any like bits I've missed. This side is like developing quite quickly, but I think I am going to leave it in for a bit longer. But yeah, I just don't want my hair to like fall out, but like, knock on wood, it doesn't. Yeah, sorry, I'm watching Love Island in the background. But what time is it now? Oh, it only took me like half an hour to do my whole head, so that's not that bad. There's a bit there, I probably should add a bit more. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna look in the mirror and try and just shove a bit of bleach onto any bits that are looking a little bit dry. I've got this clip. I'm gonna like look at the back because I don't know. That's like even. It looks pretty even to me. There's like a little bit there. There's always some random like baby hairs at the back of my neck that get it. But I don't like putting that much bleach on the back of my neck because it always like itches a bit more. Yeah. I have also got a deep conditioning mask that I think I'm going to put on once I've rinsed the bleach out to try and like stop it from getting super duper dead. Because that seems like a good. But yeah, I've got some leftover bleach, so I might try and go in a bit more over like the actual pink bits. Just whilst I'm waiting for this side to develop, so that I can maybe try and even some of it out a bit more. I put a bit more bleach on that bit in the front, but when I was washing it out, I was like half expecting it to be like fully just orange, like a carrot. But isn't that bad. So it looks definitely a lot more yellowy in person. I feel like on the camera it looks a bit more orange. And there's definitely a little bit of banding from like where I've bleached this time mixing into where I bleached last time. But I think also some of that could be like bleach mixing with the like pink hair. But overall it's not that bad. There's definitely still a pink underneath because I just couldn't be bothered to cover all of that up. But yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. I also appear to have gotten some bleach in the purple, so some random like blonde bits there, but we ignore that. I might mix up a tiny little bit more bleach and just do like some spot bleaching, but then I also can't really be bothered to wash my hair again like today. So maybe I'll just section part of it out and only do like those front bits. Because I think that's mainly it, like the top section. I think it's mainly that side because I didn't leave it in as long as I should. And I knew I probably should have left it in a bit like 5 or so minutes longer, but I couldn't be bothered. So yeah. Okay, I've mixed up all the colours. I've got the pink, I've got the blue, and then I've also got some purple and blue mixed up in there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in. I'm trying to do like small, like flat sections. I did actually make a plan, but then I left it in my room and I can't bother to go get it. So yeah, there's a dog barking outside. It's not my dog. Ignore it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in with like flat sections. I still want them to be kind of chunky because I feel like Twilight Sparkle has kind of chunky. Let me just find a photo. Like, you know, but I feel like she has more like blue and then just some random pink and purple streaks. I want it like kind of even all over. I watched a bunch of tutorials last night and I thought that was the easiest way to go. I was just doing like flat sort of sections and interleaving them because all the ends are purple anyway, so I'm going to try doing like more pink and blue throughout the top of it. I might have obviously some like full purple strands. I know definitely for the front I want those front two like sort of money pieces to be like full purple, and then I think I want some blue at the side so that when I tie it up it looks more blue, but maybe I'll do like sort of uneven, you know. Bloody dog. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna go straight in. Oh, I need my other glove. Also I've got like an hour until I've got to join a team school for an online lesson. So I've got to do this quickly. I might just finish it before the lesson and then leave it in my hair to like all develop during the lesson. But yeah. So I'm glad the bleaching did turn out okay. So I think there was a bit I was just scared it was gonna like, I don't know, turn orange. This is definitely a darker pink than I usually do, but I normally mix way more conditioner into it and I just don't have that much conditioner left. So I'm just gonna have to do a darker pink for now and wait for it to like fade a little bit more. But this pink always fades really quickly, so I'm not as stressed about that. I promise I do try not to get it on my neck. It happens, okay? My only concern is the fact that my gloves are going to have dyed, like, on them a lot from other colours. Maybe I should just, like, try and wipe off the gloves in between each thing. Because normally when I do split colours, I do, like, top half and then bottom half, so I can kind of do it in sections. But this, I'm going to have to just hope it doesn't, like, leak colour onto the gloves. these two strands look pretty cool. I think I am just going to do all of the like root bits first, and then maybe go in afterwards and top it up with just the leftover purple dye, because I mean most of the purple is still there. There are some random streaks that like some bleach accidentally got into it, and there's some random like blonde bits, but I think it's mostly like okay. My section is definitely not very like clean here, so I'm gonna really try not to get into the hair, just like above it. But yeah, this definitely is going to take a bit longer than my usual hair, because usually I'm like I said, just doing 2 colours. Or when I have the green, I'm trying to do this by like sort of bricklaying the dye. Like if I got a strand that was blue and then the one above it I want it to be like pink, and kind of having like intersectional. That was a really bad explanation, but whatever. So yeah, I think also because I've only got 2, what are they called? Like brush pins. I can't remember what they're called right now. But yeah, I've only got 2 of them, which makes it a little bit more difficult. I used to have 3. I genuinely have no idea where the 3rd one went, because I definitely used to have 3. But yeah, I don't know what happened to that one. It just disappeared, and so now I've only got 2, which is a bit annoying, because I would love to have one specifically for the purple as well. I had to use a makeup brush to like mix up the colour, but I feel like it's probably the best thing to use to applique it onto my head. So, but it's quite fun. It looks quite cute already, which I'm happy about. I actually didn't tell any of my family what my plan was for dyeing my hair. I did come home last night and my hair was bleached, because I was planning on doing all the bleaching and colour dyeing yesterday, but then I started on new medication and side effects just got too much, and I was like, no. And so I just curled up in bed watching Gilmore Girls for a bit. Which, can you blame me? I'm just a girl. So yeah, but now I love my life. So yeah, this does look quite cute already. My friends are all gonna make fun of me because it's like the bi flag, which seems to be like a recurring theme in my hair, that I just constantly have the bisexual flag, but it's okay. It's like LGBT History Month in England, so we can always just say I'm going to go up. Okay, that was definitely not the most even section, but whatever. But yeah, this is quite fun. It's definitely not probably the most professional way to do it, but like, when have you ever seen me claim to be professional? I did say to my mum that I was like, oh my god, I should try and find someone who has a trade card for Sally's, just so that I can like get cheaper prices on it. But I don't know, I don't want to be a hairdresser. It would be cool, but I'm like, just can't be bothered. So yeah, what I might do is do the rest of this half my head and then come back to you, because this is already like 10 minutes. And so yeah. Okay, so hair is all done. I was going to show you me like doing the top, but then my time management isn't great, and I had to like finish it whilst I was on a Teams call for my sociology lesson. I was like, you guys probably wouldn't appreciate hearing about sociological explanations for crime. So right now I'm just trying to get all of the hair dye off my face. I don't know how I managed to get it all over my face. I'm normally not this bad. I think it's because I just had so many random bits flapping around everywhere. But I just get some micellar water on like a cotton pad and try and get it off. My hands are worse. But I don't mind as much if it stains my hands. I do mind if it stains my face. So yeah. Normally the rest of it will come off in the shower anyways, so it's not that bad. It's just I tried to get it off, I would say as soon as possible, but I've kind of done it like half an hour after I finished doing my hair. But yeah, so this is starting to come off. I also need to clean my bathroom a bit because I've got some hair dye in places that my mum probably won't be too happy about. But yeah, other than that, it's going good. I will wash it off in a bit because it's been like fully settling in my hair for like, I think 20 minutes, half an hour now. Again, my time management is not great and I don't really know. But I think I had like 20 minutes left of my team school when I finished, and it's been like 10 minutes since that finished. So I'm gonna, like, oh, it's half an hour. Anyways, yeah, my arms have got quite a lot of stains on them. They always do. My nails are stained, but I've got clear nail varnish on, so I'm hoping that if I take the clear nail varnish off, it will like not stain my nail. I'm gonna leave the rest of it on until after I've like washed it out. I think I'm gonna wash it out in cold water. Well, obviously I'm gonna wash it out in cold water. I think I'm gonna do it in my bath instead though, because I don't like washing it out of cold water in the shower. And when I normally wash my hair, I'll have it like not freezing cold, but not like boiling hot either. Like I just have like a nice lukewarm so that I'm not freezing, because I live in England. It's cold. I'm gonna freeze. Do you want me to get hypothermia? No. So I might sit in the bath, and that way it might be easier to try and like wash individual sections out individually, so it doesn't like all immediately come together. I'm trying to put any excess dye back into pots because I don't want to waste dye. So yeah, I've seen really cool pots that have got like 2 different sections just in one, a takeaway tub to do it, but that is, it's called being resourceful, you know. Under consumption core on that. But yeah, I'm just trying to scrape out as much of the hair dye as I can from here. But yeah, I feel like I didn't really show enough of the like bleaching and dyeing process this time. But I basically, I mean, I showed you like how I sectioned my hair. In the bleaching, I did basically the exact same thing as I did when I bleached my hair to dyed pink, which there's like a longer version of that. Another YouTube video before this. It's called Dyeing My Hair Pink to Cure COVID, and I feel like that didn't get enough recognition as it should. So please go watch it. And yeah, I've got a little bit of the purple left. I'm just gonna try and pour that into the bowl. I used to just have these random, like, because I just keep the Lush tubs in case that I want to go buy something else and so I can get money off. And so I kind of have a bunch of them normally laying around. I did take some in recently, so I've only got this one left, but I just use them. I used to have one just full of random purple hair dyes that I'd mixed together as like a little Franken hair dye. Sophia Nygaard would be proud of me. But yeah, then I used up with purple hair dye, so it's empty now. And I'm just trying to collect as many Lush tubs as I can, because I really want, Lush have brought out a Valentine's Day. They've brought out a like cherry scented shower gel, and I really want to get it because I love cherry things, like things that are cherry scented. I might just try and use up the rest of the purple hair dyes on this brush to shove it in my hair. No, actually, I think more left in the tub. I might try and get that in. But yeah, I'm trying to save up a bunch of Lush stuff. My mum got some Lush stuff for Christmas. I want to see if she's used up any of it, just so I can like steal the empties from her. Because I want a shower gel, but I don't want to pay £8 for like a little bottle. So just trying to find free reasons. To be fair, the last like 3 shower gels I bought from Lush because I got a gift card. And so I'm like saving money. So maybe I could, you know, I don't know. To be fair, they haven't even got the cherry one in my local Lush at the moment, because I looked in the other day. I didn't know it. I was like, how rude. But yeah. Surprisingly, these balls aren't as like messy as they normally are, but it feels good that it's like slowly clearing out my hair dye hoard in my cupboard, because that was kind of a real issue for a second. But I've still got the green hair dye from like months ago, so if I ever need to dye my hair green again, then I'll have it on hand. To be fair, I would love to just have like a random collection of like so many different things, so if any of my friends wanted to like suddenly dye their hair a different colour, I could be like, oh, I've got perfect shade for that actually. I was thinking at Christmas they should do like hair dye advent calendars where like every day for 24 days you get like a little mini tester. Like imagine a directions hair like advent calendar with like just 24 of these. That'd be so cool. Directions, if you're hearing this, or any other hair dye companies, I will sell my idea. But also I'm a broke teenager, so please give me some money if you're gonna use that. But yeah, I've been just yapping for like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go wash this up.
I didn't want to believe that you cursed us, but the evidence is overwhelming.
You made me look ridiculous.